What's going on, guys? Chocobo here, and welcome back to another episode of ARK here on the YouTuber server. So what we're going to go for right now is I just came back home. Well, not quite all the way home, but pretty darn close to coming all the way back home. And I just actually hit a pterodon, I guess. But I'm actually going to go and get myself some polymer. And the reason why we're going to get polymer is not because I'm a savage, twisted man that enjoys the suffering of other critters for my enjoyment, I suppose. But I actually need some polymer because we need to replace our scuba gear. Now, scuba gear, as you may remember, the policy has changed a little bit. We're not looking at scuba gear as something where it's like, we need it, otherwise we're screwed. We are going to make, we have some Lazarus chowder, I believe, that's still good in the fridge, if I'm not mistaken. I think one of them may have spoiled by this point, but I think we have a couple left. Those couple that are left, we will use them in order to get some across, but I still say we do need some scuba gear. Obviously, the visibility is a big deal, especially for this kind of thing. But today we're going to go for deep sea crates. Deep sea crates, fingers crossed, can drop you some really, really amazing stuff. As we said before in 2 episodes ago when we were talking with Pete, I kind of am hoping against hope that we find a good wooden club. This may seem really bizarre to you guys and be like, LOL, Choco's trolling. But I'm being dead serious. Like, I wouldn't mind finding a really good one of those. I also, coincidentally, would not mind finding a really good scuba gear. Because good scuba tank would be absolutely lit. And scuba gear in general has a really, really awful durability to begin with. So, would be nice to find. Don't know if I can find it, but, you know, we'll see. We'll hope for the best. Now, penguins apparently don't spawn out here anymore, which is like the most heartbreaking thing I've ever heard. They cry literally every time. Rip. Penguin dream is dead. So we have to do it the old-fashioned way. We have to go looking around in little nooks and crannies and look for penguins. Little clusters of the buggers. I think I see a couple right there. I do. I also see a cat. Alright, cat. I want to discover what is stronger. There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then just two penguins. Man. Being cheap with me, game. Alright. Ooh. I do not want you to fly around. I want you to land. Alright. Let's go ahead. Off with your head. And because of the fact that we no longer have the luxury of kind of having like 9 bajillion penguins in one spot, I think our policy is going to change to club on site, kind of. Okay. Come here. And okay, a decent amount of polymer from that one. Not great, not bad. Okay. Let's go grab this one right here. Level 61, not bad. And for some reason my sprint was apparently 5 ever on. Let's go ahead, club. Hoy bays. Alright, come on. I don't quite remember exactly how much organic polymer we need, but I'd say let's go home with at least... Let's get like at least 5 penguins worth. That's 100 polymer. That should be more than enough. Any excess that we do get, we can actually just keep for making extra scuba tanks. Scuba tanks, of course, they are the more important of the things. That was disgusting, penguin. Alright, penguin down. I'm going to drag your body up to safety, even though I just kind of killed you, but safety otherwise. Whip out a club. Nope, 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 nope. Stop rolling! Stop rolling! No, please! I see you. I'm playing a very dangerous game right now. Alright. Up, 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 up. I am also really cold. This looks like some pretty even ground. Yeah, that works. Hello? Hitbox? Hello? Hello? Please? Are you kidding? Game, this is not cool. Alright, you know what? What's going on here? Hello? Game? It's just a prank, bro. It's literally just a prank, bro. Okay, well... It's eating away at my durability, so I don't know what to make of the situation, but alright, fine. I just got pranked really hardcore by a freaking penguin of death. By a penguin of death, I mean it's just very, very dead. Is that a baby penguin right there? No, it's a fishy. It's a fishy, and there's some trilobites. Alright. Ooh. Well, that sound just kicked in real hard. Let's see a penguin up here. I see a couple penguins, actually. Some mammoths as well. Alright. Decent amount. Polymer coming through. And we are, I think, well on the way. Now this adjustment, obviously, and the one reason why I'm actually showing you guys this particular part of the grind, because normally I would consider this to be like pre-episode grind kind of material, but the reason why I want to show you guys this is because it is very, very different now. Gathering polymer is no longer just an easy peasy thing where I just kind of hop on off, go grab myself like 8 billion polymer from Penguin Island. It's now an actual ordeal. It takes time. It's not exactly the easiest thing to do. So I do have to be a little bit mindful about the way I go about doing this. Okay, down goes that Kairuku. You herd this one in a bit. Sorry, little baby. But you must go down for the good of the order. Alright. And let's see here. I think with that we're pretty darn close, I think. Oh jeez, scared me. If I accidentally hit a mammoth, I was about to be like, please don't walk right next to me. You for real right now? You for real? Okay, mammoth. Alright, later, dude. Oh, for fudge's sakes, I did hit it. Oh, God. Run, 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 run. And by run, I mean fly. Good God. Okay, mammoths, just fall down. Fall down the cliff. Fall down. Come on. Down the cliff you go. Ah, good mammoth. Alright, you're stuck. Okay, let's go back and continue clubbing it. Freaking troll mammoth right there. That is a rock, not a penguin. Alright. Do I know where the penguin went? Nope, but I found some other penguins. Yep, I found 2 penguins right here, as a matter of fact. Alright. No. You all are going to be turned to polymer, so sorry. It is unfortunate, but it must be done. Alrighty. Down they go. Some organic polymer. I think... I lost track of the other ones. Did I lose track of them completely? I'm gonna swing my club around and hopefully I'll hit one. Oh, I saw it. There it is. Can I drag the body out? Nope. It's just gonna hit the bleeding rock. Can I? Please? Why are they trolling me, man? Alright, hold on. Let's see how much organic polymer we have. So we have... some unknown amount. We have... let's call that 170. So I do need a little bit more, actually, for what I want. I think I undershot it. I think I actually need a lot of polymer, now I think about it. So I do need a bit more. Alright, babies are just a pain in the butt, so I'm not going to even worry about the babies. Let's worry about these guys instead. Just strictly go straight for the hunt right after we kill. I think that'd be the best way to operate about this whole thing. Come on. Alright. Pretty good stuff. Little itty bitty ones, but I do not want the itty bitty ones. I want the big ones. Alright, come here. Other way. About face. And down. Good. And I think that is good for us, actually. So I think that'll end up being enough. Maybe we can use some of the extra polymers and bits, if we do have extra polymer, for our fabricated pistol. I think that would be a fairly good compromise. The little itty bitty one. Let's try that again. I want to see if this is always going to just glitch for me. Because if that's the case, I'm just not going to hunt down babies anymore, because these things are a pain in the butt to deal with. What? What the fudge was that? Yeah, okay, forget that. Never again. Never again dealing with these baby penguins. Baby penguins are the scourge of the earth. Alright, let's go flying over. If I see any easily accessible penguins, perhaps I will end them. But for right now, I think we're good with just that. Actually, one thing that I wouldn't mind doing real right quick is I wouldn't mind finding finding oil rocks, but for some reason there's like none at all. They take out the oil rocks from here. Ooh, okay. I think they got rid of the easy access to oil rocks that used to be right there. And that is new. Okay, well, time to get used to a Duncleo. Duncleos, of course, will be a good option here. So we will see you guys back. I'm going to take a little cut here, but we're going to go ahead, head on to the base, get all this stuff crafted, maybe fix up the fabricated pistol if we have enough polymer. I have no idea if we do. And then we're going to go ahead, head down to where the Smiley family is, and then we're going to start doing our laps around. I think we're just going to take one Smiley. I don't think I'm going to take the whole crew, just for the interest of not losing my sanity. But I'm going to go ahead and just do that, and then we're going to get started for the search for the deep sea crates. Would love to find something great. We'll see. We'll see how we can do. But I don't know. I'm kind of hopeful. I'm kind of hopeful for the deep sea crates. So, anyways, okay. So we aren't quite there yet, obviously, because we're not by the shore. But what we did do is we got something else going. So I really overestimated how much polymer we needed. Number one. Number two, we actually ended up having a lot of, like, just in general, we're sitting on quite a bit of resources. It may be kind of ultimately a little bit of a waste, but I decided it would be worthwhile to actually go ahead and craft spares. Now, I probably took this a little bit further than I should have, but what we ended up doing, let me show you guys. Actually, let me first get rid of this club. Club, there you are. But we ended up getting ourselves like 8 extras of everything in general, except for the pants. The pants we did not make because the pants actually were the ones that required the most polymer, and considering the pants don't really do much of anything, they provide you insulation and, you know, whatever, beautiful looking calves or something, I don't know. But they do help you with like surviving the cold of the water, I do admit that. But honestly speaking, they're not really that useful. So we just kind of went without it. You can see here we have a ton of this stuff, like a ludicrous amount. So let me go ahead. We're gonna drop this over yonder, I think. So we're gonna make a thing for just scuba gear. And that's where we just kind of made a temp storage. So let me go ahead. Let's rename this one to scuba. And let's drop in a whole bunch of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then 3 things of pants. Now that's not including the ones that we're bringing with us today, right? So we do have now some scuba gear saved. And that's going to be in and of itself a huge boon. In addition to that, we also have in our fabricator a little bit of extra scuba tanks. Now, the reason why I decided that it would be worthwhile to make these is I'm going to drop these off onto probably the Smiley, maybe Minnow, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure who I'm going to end up ultimately dropping it on. But I'm going to keep a couple of spare tanks. Actually, let's just drop all 4 of them onto Smiley. We can always make more if we need more, and honestly, there's not really a huge point to just storing up a whole bunch of this stuff. I did want to make sure you guys knew, so if I ever die and I'm like, oh man, you know, I'm screwed, what we used to do was we kind of just like threw our hands up in the air and we're like, ah, we've screwed up, and then we would be kind of done. This gives us the chance to go back. This gives us a chance now to have a fair shake at, like, maybe we can go for like a recovery mission, maybe. It's admittedly a little bit of a stretch just because of the way things work, but now it's not a completely lost cause per se. We have a shot to make something happen. It's not, you know, the end of the world per se. We can try to make some kind of interesting play, or not play, that's not quite the right word, but we can try to make something occur. Let's just leave it at that. So, good either way. We're actually getting quite full on stuff here. Let me see what we got. Okay, well, blueprint fabricator can leave, as can the metal window frame. Water jar can stay, because I do want one in there. We have a lot of keratin in here, actually, surprisingly. We have this random pike. This can go, because we now have better pike recipe than we actually had before. The water jar that's not being used, that's fine by me. Let's throw in some more wood, and I think I'm good with that. We are actually going to sort out, do a little bit of organization and stuff, just so we all can kind of be abreast of what I do have. Chitin is all we're really interested in at the moment. So let me also get the chitin out here. So we got ourselves a helmet and some pants. I mean, these pants will probably be better. And whatever, I guess that's kind of an irrelevant moot point kind of thing, because we don't even have that many. I thought we had more than that, but apparently not. Chitin boots are now in, and then let's take a look. So metal, okay, we have one of the metallo. We have one of those. Metal door, we have one of those. Behemoth gateway, don't know. Metal irrigation pipe is kind of a whatever. These styles go into their own spot. And then we also have this pike blueprint, which I'm going to leave squirrel away into there. Let's see if I have a behemoth. I think I do not. Okay, well, word up. All right. And then we got ourselves a holographic attachment, which we already have one of those as well. So let me go ahead, jettison that, and we're looking to be in pretty good shape. And of course, as always, the saddles go over here. So we did acquire something actually new, surprisingly enough. I didn't actually think we would, but we did. So cool, good stuff. We have a ton of these blueprints at this point. It's actually kind of crazy. All right, and then chitin into the chitin chest, because we did collect a fair bit of that as well. Chitin. So we're doing pretty well. This is nowhere close to being full by any stretch of the imagination, but we are putting a pretty significant dent into these things now. Alright, and then we have a little bit of narcotics. I'm not going to bring many with me, because I think even if I do encounter something, I'm not going to do it this episode. This episode is strictly, and I'm going to try to keep myself super focused on that. Ooh, hey there, stacking eggs. That's quite a talent. Jeez Louise. Forget what I said about not having Quetzal eggs. My lord. Quad feed. Alright, so we are going to try to stay as on task as we can with regards to getting ourselves deep sea crates, because I would love to find 2. And that's the max we can find. I would love to find 2. Don't know if I will be that lucky, but one can hope. I also am going to withdraw some jerky for food. Now, I think jerky just inherently is a superior food comparatively, so who knows? Who knows what will occur there. Alright, angler gel. Yeah, we have the slots for it. Let's go ahead and store the angler gel into the fabricator. And then we need to store away our gun, silencer attachment. We do have an attachment storage. Nope, wrong. Okay, that's ammunition. We can store the grenade into there. And war gear. Drop a pistol off. We do have an attachments thing. Where are you, attachments? Paint storage. There you are. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop that off. Oh, and the saddles! That's what, of course, is weighing us down. And then saddles galore. Alright. I completely forgot that these were saddles. Looking good. Store away the 2 random axes that we do have. And we should be in good shape. We have a ton of these axes. Alright, now, as per usual, because we are going into the spooky, spooky world of water, I am leaving behind our stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it into this chest, actually, because it's easy to tell what we're missing. So I'm going to go ahead and drop off all this stuff. I will keep flat gauntlets on. We're going to take the one that's currently sitting in our smithy. Yeah, smithy. And then the rest we're going to leave into here. I'm going to leave behind the pickaxe, the hatchet, the pike. Actually, you know what? We can take the pike because we can just make a new one. Absolutely going to put that away. Put the sickle away because, I mean, we're not going to use it realistically. We did fix up the pistol. Pistol is all fine. I am going to take a GPS because we have an extra one, technically speaking. And a large storage box I'll hold on to in case we end up doing something where we decide we just need that. So I'm not going to lug around a whole bunch of that other stuff with me. Cementing paste can go into there as well. And then, of course, we're going to drop off some of these extra tanks onto Smiley or something. So hopefully we don't end up losing it all. And then, yeah, we'll store like a good number of these arrows into there. Not all of them, but we'll store a fair bit. Alright, looking good. I do want a spyglass out in the inventory. I do want anything that needs to be out on deck, out and about. Can I store this hat? No, I can't. I can't store this. Alright, so there we are. I guess we can store the bullets too, because I'm not going to be able to fire bullets without the gun. Alright, looking good. We're ready to disembark. But anyways, now I'm going to go ahead. Are you still on? No, you're off now. Alright, beautiful. So now I'm going to go ahead, get the flak gauntlets. There they are. Put them on. These are just regular primitive flak. They're not anything crazy or anything like that. So we are good to go. I think I'm going to go ahead and say... Not you. Where's Kwehs? Kwehs, are you underneath me? No. Are you on top? I don't think I left you on top, did I? Nope. Negative. What? Oh, did I just... Ah, there you are. I was like, what's going on? Ooh, look at all the Rex eggs. The dream. Go down. And Rex egg, Rex egg, Rex egg, Rex egg. Beautiful. Wow, the eggs are flowing now. I guess it's because we've been playing for a while at this point, so the eggs are actually flagging as valid, but... Whoa. Deja vu. Alright, up. And then over. Okay. So I will see you guys whenever we are at the Smiley family. Oh, whoa, whoa! I think I may put our Argentavis onto passive at this point, because I think that we're safe from junk with just our Rexes. I don't know if I need my Argentavis freaking out every single dadgum time something annoys us. It's a little bit excessive, I think. Chick-fil-A, you're with me. Alright, you can relax there. I think we're good. Honestly, we haven't even used half of these Argentavis. It's been a long, long time since the Argentavis have done something. But that's okay. We have used Betty and Professor Birdhead. Now that I think about it, where is Professor Birdhead? Oh, Birdbrain's right there. Birdhead. Professor Birdbrain. Okay, the Rexes are all happy. Just kind of hanging out, doing their thing. And I did see Betty. Where's Betty now? Oh, Betsy. Oh, there she is. She's hiding in the back there. Alright, so, yeah. We'll see you guys whenever we are back and over by our Plesiosaurus, as well as our one Mosasaur. BRB. Okay, we are officially here, and we are ready to rock and roll. 88.3, 27.2 is going to leave my Quetzal. I'm going to leave her on passive, because I do not wish for her to partake in any kind of weird combats. This is a relatively tame area on the island, so I'm not too terribly concerned about that. But regardless, let me go ahead, put on all my scuba gear, and then be good to go. I didn't bring my Lazarus just because of the fact that I don't think I'm going to need Lazarus chowder for all this. I will, however, go ahead and swim over to Miss Smiley. Miss Smiley and I are going to go on an adventure. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and store 3 tanks onto here. I'm going to hold on to 1 in case it breaks. And that is the only reason why I'm doing this. But in case it breaks, I do not wish to mess with that. Now, I have gotten advice about deep sea crate kind of scrounging, question mark, I don't, just looking around for them. And what people have generally told me, okay, we are stuck. We are stucker than stuck. Okay, hold on. Before anything, we have to actually be able to get out into the ocean. Can you get to me? Yeah, you can, because you're a cheater. Alright, so we are going to basically go along the surface line and then dive down whenever we get close enough for it to matter. So let me see here. Let's go ahead. I can't read my GPS. Can I? No, I can't. I cannot read my GPS like that, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to like hop off every time I want to do that. That is weird. Alright, the first one is... I don't even know what that says. 9135? Okay, 9135. So we have to go south. Ooh. So what's biting me? Shark dog, I'm guessing? Yeah, shark dog. Freaking Bruce. Out of the way, Bruce. I ain't got other problems besides you right now. Alright. Level 11 is now down. Let's go looking and gandering. And I do want to be careful. So some people are probably going to ask the question, why are you that's the edge of the world. Why are you doing this on Miss Smiley? Why not do this on something else that you have? The reason is I'm really, like, probably overly scared of being one-banged. So I just really don't want to get, like, absolutely shredded by something that's down here. That is my #1 fear among anything else. But this guy should do the trick. I mean, Miss Smiley is really quite strong, all things considered. She is quite the strong one. Okay, we overshot it. So it should be, like, over here somewhere. So I guess it would be, like, inside this whole thing. Yeah, like over here, something like that. Alright, looks like this one is a bust. Yeah, okay. That looks like this is a bust. I think it's supposed to be in this area, but we're not seeing anything. Alright, so I think it's not here. I say we just continue onward. And because we are on Miss Smiley here, I'm feeling pretty confident. We're just going to go ahead and push forward, and I'm just going to kind of scour the bottom of the ocean. Now we can run into things, like right there you can see a Dunkleo. Dunkleos are kind of meh, whatever. But the thing that honestly could potentially screw us over is if we somehow encounter an alpha moss. That we need to leave. If we see that, I don't care how interesting it may seem to you guys, we are leaving the scene. I am not going to attempt to take one down. Maybe another time we'll try. But if I see one, I am immediately leaving the area. I do not care. I am running for my life. Alright, looks like we're out of stamina here. So let's just go ahead and cruise very slowly and gently. Just enjoy our leisurely little ride. Alright, and then I'm gonna up the melee damage. I know people are telling me to upgrade the stamina, but honestly, like, I'd just rather upgrade the melee damage a little bit more and a little bit more, because I think that we will run into a situation far more frequently where I need it to be able to do damage rather than be able to swim longer amounts of time. I understand the stamina is pretty god-awful, but honestly, Like, we really shouldn't be pushing the stamina that often. If we play this right, it really shouldn't come down to that. Alright, 91 and 70, so we have a fair bit of distance still to make on this route here. Alright, then can we skirt around the edge? That's a plesiosaur. I can't even see him. Yeah, it's after me. It's coming after me. Alright. Then let's kind of continue onward. I feel like it's going to be on this stretch of the ocean floor. Now, we haven't run into anything too terribly nasty here yet. I'd like to keep it that way. I'd like to keep it this way if I can. All right, 90. Okay, so it should be over here about. We're a little bit further south than we need to be, but it should be right about here is my guess. 67, a little bit further. Oh, that's a plesiosaur on top of us. Yeah, okay. Don't know what happened to the plesiosaur that was on top of us, but I do not think... Okay, so we overshot it, but I think we would have spotted it if it were here. So I'm inclined to believe that it's not here either. I don't think it's like ultra hard to spot. I do think it's supposed to be like a little bit difficult to spot. Like you can't just be like LOL cruising on the surface and then bang, easy bangers, but I do think that it should be unmistakably there. And I don't think it's here. So we'll continue onward. So there is a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 spots that look like legitimate spots where this thing is spawned. The corners of the map and then like a couple in betweens. That's a Banta Ray. Oh, that's a Plesiosaur. And speak of the devil, I am out of stamina. Alright. I don't think it's going to catch us though. I think they travel by default on their like regular speed, not their chasing speed. So I think we'll be okay. Okay, we got our stamina back. Let's go ahead, swiggity swooty, just swim them over our booty. And you know what? Honestly, I'd say we stick to the surface. The surface is just way safer, although there are Banta Rays, but you know, fleet the Banta Rays. Actually, you know what? There are a lot of Banta Rays up there. Alrighty. Okay. Poke our head up. Alright, the next one's going to be 89.6, 90.6. So it's actually really close to where we are. So let's go back down. And let's see if we can find one. That's a mossy. That's a mossy indeed. Where'd the mossy go? I don't want to get like randomly just, hello, get wrecked by a mossy. Oh, there appear to be 2 mossies here. Not just one. Alright. It should be, like, right under us if it were here. I don't see it. I will go a little bit closer, but I think we will find that there's nothing here. I am going to consider that to have been a good, solid look. There is a mossy on my butt. So, alright, discouraged, good, good, good. And there's Duncleo just kind of hanging out, anglerfish, hello, hello. Alright, so now this particular stretch of the ocean is pretty clean. We have to go pretty much all the way to Carno Island and then circle around there. So, around Carno Island, that will be about the halfway mark, and then we will have to do... There's one extra check that we actually technically should do, which is we left from the... what I'm going to consider the center-south, technically southwest area. We do need to check one extra little fudge. I think there was plesios involved in there. I don't really know 100% sure, but I think there were plesios involved, and I do not wish to find out. All right. I hate the ocean. The ocean's so scary in ARK. Oh my gosh. Ugh, God, stress. The stress of the ocean, literally just absolutely phenomenal. Alright, let's go ahead, chomp chomp. Chomp chomp. Hey guys, I'm a little bit thirsty. Let's just drink ocean water. Actually, I guess that doesn't count. Alright, so, yeah, we just need to go a little bit around. There's the very southwestern corner that we do have to double check. So I'm not quite done after that. But man, oh man. I don't know how people do this. Like, some people just seem to be doing this, like, nonchalantly. This is, like, nerve-wracking for me. Because at any given moment, if you just aren't paying attention and something just comes over as, like, clobbers you in the face, you're done. Your stuff is probably ripped. That would just be, like, that would drive me nuts. I've heard some people got some pretty sick stuff, admittedly. Which is why it's worthwhile to do it, but still, man, it's... I don't know. It's quite scary. It's quite a scary proposition. Alright, let's go surface a little bit. So, what we're looking for as a landmark is that mountain. Okay, yeah. That mountain right there. I have to go a little bit to the right of it. Let's see, how are we doing on gear? Tank is actually pretty full still. We're okay. And then right as that starts curving in to give way to the channel between the Carno Island and the mainland island, like the southern, well, not the southern, I guess, but the eastern stretch of the island, that's where we need to be. We need to be on the eastern bits, northeast of that. So that's where we need to go. And then after that, we need to loop all the way to the northeast corner and then proceed westward. And then we are going to find 5 on the northern stretch of the map. Now, the thing about the northern stretch of the map that's a little bit different than everything else is that I think that the actual water area around there, if I'm correct, should drop in temperature. I'm not 100%. But I think I am not wrong in that. I'm very nervous about this all, but I think we'll be all right. Okay. And then here we go. Let's turn on a little bit of super speed here. And I think, yeah, we're right about here. All right, so I'm looking for, it looks like 2386. Okay. So a little bit further, but we should start descending. Yeah. It's mainly just north. There's a shark dog on us. I don't see it. I think it's supposed to be in that little, like, ravine, I guess? I don't know. I don't think it's here, though. Yeah, it should be like over here. So it should be over yonder, like in this little area, this little patch of, I don't know, seaweed, question mark? But it's not to there. So we must continue onward. Let's go. Whoop. And we are exhausted. That's alright by me. Let's head upward. Go into the northeastern one now. This should be Carno Island right here, right? So we should be pretty close. Yeah, okay, so that's part of Carno Island. We need to loop around here. Could technically, I guess, pass through there, but I don't want to. Alright, and then we are just going to loop around to the left. Whoop, too shallow. Cleo. I was always curious. Admittedly, I'm a little bit curious to see an alpha. I don't want to fight one day, but I would be kind of curious to find one just so I can see what it looks like. So I've never quite understood what they're supposed to look like to me. Okay, there's some more mossies. There are tons of those things. And apparently these mossies aren't actually all that scary comparatively to a Giga on land. Like, Giga on land, you run into one, you just kind of run for your life. Because unless you're there planning to take it down, you really can't, like, accidentally take one out. You know what I'm saying? So, here, let's go to the surface. I think we're close to the next one. And then, can I go any further up? Question mark? Hello? There we go. All right. And 8 and 80? Alright, so we have to go a little bit further westward. So it should be down here somewhere. I should run to the wall. Yeah, there it is. And then we should be down here about... yeah, a little bit further west. So if I just descend real quick... no. Must be past this. I'm really, really kind of scared right now. I feel like this would be a wonderful ambush spot, and I do not want to find that to be true. Okay, 80.1. So it should be like right underneath me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say that's a bust. 'Cause I don't see jack squat down there. Alright, Miss Smiley. Let's go. Let's ride. So at this point, we've gone through about half. We've gone through about half of all the different valid locations. I may have screwed up on a couple of them, but we'll see. Stream, if I do end up missing a couple, if I am very blatantly in the wrong spot for some of them, just keep record of which ones we have to revisit. So I can just kind of remember. You can use Q for GPS. Oh! Well, the more you know. Alright, 9.7, 61.7. Good call, stream. Apparently Q just is like the rules to the MVPs. Alright, 61.7, so it's going to be around here. Okay, 9.7, 61.7, a little bit off course there. God, this breathing. Ugh. Not a fan of the breathing. I mean, I like breathing, I just don't like the sound of breathing. Oh! Oh, that's it! Found one! Unguarded, too. Nice. We found our first deep sea crate! Oh! Apprentice fur boots! I'll take it. Oh, I would have loved for that to be a blueprint. But, boys! Lit fam. I think I just woke Momo up. Rip. Alright. Let's go onward. 50 and 10. Wait, that can't be right. I think it means 10 and 50. Alright, so let's go a little bit further. I want to be about center of the map-ish. Okay, through this like little dicey part here. South of our location. We're in the wrong part. Alright. 10 and 50. So like around here, I guess, question mark? That doesn't make sense. No, 1050. Yeah. I don't quite understand how it's supposed to be here, but maybe it's on the other side of this? Question mark? I am very confused right now. I thought they were all in like flat areas, but apparently not. Apparently they can be in like these really bizarre areas. Alright, I'm just going to write this one off as is not here, because I am around the point where it should be, and it does not appear to be here. It's supposed to be south of my location? There's no way that's right. I don't know. I don't know where this one is. Okay, it's supposed to have been east, so I'm just going to see that it's not there. Alright, and then let's go onward. The next one's going to be 10.6, 29.7. Whoop, I am exhausted. So let's see here. 29.7. We need that right number to go down to 29.7 here. And hopefully it'll be good. .7. Okay. So it should be like straight ahead and a little bit south. What is that? Please tell me that is nothing. Okay, there's a Dunkleo. Okay, I'm assuming that's just nothing. I'm assuming I'm just looking at something that's just like freaking me out. Alright. There we go. Me too, character. Me too. I am also pooping myself. Alright, 29.7. This is just straight west of me. Oh, and I passed it. God. Plesiosaur, your face makes me scared for my life. Alright, down here, I guess, question mark? Okay, this stuff must spawn in, like, these weird areas as well. Oh, wait! Nope, wrong. Okay. Thought I spotted something. They cut under me, eh? Oh, I spotted a shark dog that wants to be more than friends. Oh, and another Plesio. Alright, well... kind of feel like we should go back. I don't think I did a really good job there. Forget it. Alright, we're going to continue onward. I'm going to just take my chances and say that we did not have it there. I really, really do not want to pick a fight with a Plesiosaur, even though my Plesiosaur should absolutely demolish them. I really don't feel like messing with it. And you can see here, the frozen sea, we are indeed in colder temperature. This is where that little bit of extra protection from the pants probably comes into play. This is probably the real kicker here. There's a Plesiosaur underneath me. There is also a Mossy underneath me. I need to not be here. I really, really should not be here. Alright, so 9.9 and 9.5. Okay, so something like that, and then like just straight north. It's like down there somewhere? Question mark? I'm really hoping that's a Dunkleo. Oh! Oh my! My face when 2 smileys are looking at me. 3 smileys are looking at me. Fudge. I don't see it. Okay. Let's see, what are my coordinates right here? So it's south and east of my position. It's like over there somewhere. Can I spyglass this thing? Let's just canvas the area of the spyglass. No? See anything down there? Okay, we're gonna have to just do like a quick little zoom mission. Do I see anything that resembles a beacon? Do I see anything at all? I do not. Alright, get the fudge out. Leaving. Ooh. Freaking smileys, man. Smileys everywhere. Alright, so the next one will be a 34.8. What I'm assuming it says 8.2. This is very bizarre. Alright, there we are. Nope, I would like to switch items. Can I do that? Character? Or maybe I have to, like, take it out first? Alright. I am currently hyperthermiaing. Holy fleep. Alright. Q. Question mark? Q? Hello? Q? No? Okay, I'm unworthy of the Q now. I don't know what I did wrong. Game? Wait! You're not supposed to be over there. I see penguins. A lot of them, too. Alright, whatever. Alright, 34.3. Yeah, we got a fair ways to go down here. 34.3. And then 8.2, I want to say. So if I head like straight south, I should be on route. All right, 34.8. Here we go, fam. My God. I don't know how people do this non-stressfully. I am getting stressed out of my mind. And I'm not even holding valuable stuff on me, honestly. I'm just stressed out because it's just a stressful thing. that fish. I saw that. Don't you think no one noticed? I saw it. Alrighty. Problem is, things don't render. Whoop, I just passed up where it should be. Alright, 34.88.2. Alright, it's not here. Okay, so this one definitely is not here. So, I guess we'll go round out. There's 2 more left. Theoretically, there probably were 2. So let's go see if we can't find the next one. 59 and 7.5, basically. So I'm going to go ahead, head towards the surface, and we're going to just cruise along the surface area, and then we're going to go back down right for the last 2 here. So what we're hoping for is we're hoping that one of these last 2 has the other one, because there can be 2 at any given time. I'm assuming that they all had time to respawn. I don't think we're in a situation where I just don't have both them available. So I'm going to go ahead and just assume that it's a question of if we found it. We might have passed some up. There were some really weird ones with like nooks and crannies and such. So it is very, very much possible that we just straight up missed it. It's completely possible and probably more likely than not. But what we're hoping is that we can find it when the last 2 and that we didn't miss it at all. We just got lucky, kind of. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm feeling pretty hopeful, honestly. I feel like even though we didn't do the most thorough job of checking each location, I think we did a relatively good job. Considering how, like, large, I guess, of how large our plesiosaur is, it actually may even be worthwhile to consider doing... it's a manta ray. Really? Do they want to mess with me, guys? I have no idea if I'm hitting any of them. Okay, well, let's get some distance, turn around. I am willing to I'm willing to fight banta rays. Alright, 1 manta down, 2 manta down, 3 manta down, 4 manta down. Violently shaking for the win. Alright, so let's go down. 59, 7.5. So it should be like right underneath us if it is here. 59 and 59. So it should be literally right here. And it is not. Alright, so it's not here. There's one more potential place it could be. Ooh, shark dog. I'm willing to fight you. Give me food. Level 2 megalodon, stood no chance. Alright, so let's go up, up, up. I do not, again, want to encounter a Mossy. A Mossy would be bad news burrs. So let's go ahead, head up. And then let's go ahead and whip out our GPS. And we are looking for 86 and 9. 86 and 9. So we are looking for something a little bit east and way the heck south. Now this is the last one. This is the one that we haven't checked. After this point, we will have technically checked all the different spots. Now, of course, there were some nooks and crannies and junk that we did potentially miss. But again, I don't think we'll go back. Honestly, I'm actually pretty content with having found apprentice fur. Apprentice fur is something like fur armor is something that we use frequently enough, and I do not mind that at all. I wouldn't mind having some extra durability in there. The only thing that is kind of irksome about it is the fact that, of course, it's not a weapon. Weapons, I think, are the best possible thing you can find, because when you're doing weapons, you don't have to worry about kind of not getting your money's worth, if that makes sense. Armor, it's a little bit hit and miss, admittedly. Alright, let's go ahead, head down. I do want to conserve some of my stamina here, so if I need to get the fleep out, I can do that. Alright, 86 and 9, so I have to go that way now. 86 and 9. I don't see anything coming for me. So it should be like right here and a little bit north. Oh crap! 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 Up! 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 Actually, I'm actually gonna take him. Can I take him? Okay, maybe I'm in a weird angle. Hold on. Turn around so we can have a fair fight. Alright, violently shake. I am the shake master. You cannot fight me on even terms. I will end you. Alright, we have won the violent shaking contest. And relatively unscathed. 86 and 9. Okay, right there. Oh, that's a giant smiling shark dog. I like how happy all the sea creatures look. They all look like they're smiling. That's one thing I can appreciate about all these things, even if they are the devil. Alright. Smack, smack, smack. Dolphin got caught in that, my bad. Alright, then just south. Okay, I think that is now... Oh, there's an anglerfish that also wants a piece of me. Oh, maybe... Oh! Scared me, dolphin. Well, I guess you're gonna die if you stay around here, because I'm not gonna mess with fate. Alright, 86... 9, okay. Let's go down, I guess. Check it out. In before Alpha Mossy, just sitting right there. 6. Okay, it should have been right there. Alright, so we missed it. We did miss it somewhere. We did miss it somewhere. So no buenos to be had here. I think we're going to loop around just back to where the other smileys are and see if maybe we missed it on the very first one. I kind of doubt that the first one was the one we missed. I feel like where we missed it would have been the north. But that's okay. There's another plesiosaur. Alright, up, 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 up. And there we are. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead. We're going to look for 9135. We are now rounding. Wow, we rounded. Okay, that's crazy. It doesn't feel like it, but we actually just rounded the entire map. We literally just went all the way around the map. That was crazy. It doesn't feel like we rounded the entire map, to be completely honest. Alright, melee damage up. And... let's see here. Alright, 9135. Okay, there's our Quetzal right there. Hey there, friend. But real quick, I'm going to do one more dive. And then we'll call it there for the day. So fingers crossed. I don't think it'll be missing here, but you never know. And we have been out here for a while. It may have... I don't think actually it's been long enough for it to respawn, but here's to hoping. Maybe we have a situation where Miola's run was like just wrapping up and it just took a little bit of extra time. Maybe? It's possible. That's actually another possibility because Miola apparently was doing the same exact thing. He was doing his deep sea crate runs. So it's possible, not very likely admittedly, but it is possible that we may be running into a situation where he also might have just chipped away at it as himself. There is a angry looking anglerfish after me, which I apparently cannot turn around to go fight because I am directionally challenged. Alright. Okay, violently shake. Violently shake, violently shake, violently shake. Really? Cowards. Alright, 9135. 91, so north a bit. Up. Okay, so just north. Okay. There you go. These guys are just trolls to the extreme. It looks like we're safe from everything else. I don't know. Alright, 9135. Okay, so it should have been right there. It's a clear shot to the sky. I don't think it's down there either. So, dang, a bust. A bust, but nonetheless, I still rate that. We did find something that we do use frequently, and it is something still that I think is well worth the trip. But Not exactly perfect, right? The one thing I will say, though, is apprentice snow gear, there is one very large and obvious thing about this. Now, granted, they're boots, but for this particular... Holy crap, look at that durability. 394. Wow, okay. Actually, you know what? That might not... The armor value isn't great, but I think in the snow cave, that might actually be able to make a good, solid difference, so who knows. But either way, let's go ahead and park Miss Smiley there with Minnow and everyone else, and then we will leave her be for now. I do understand now what you guys are saying about it may be in my interest, which I kind of disregarded, but I probably should have paid a little bit more heed to. I do understand at this point why you guys were recommending to me that we go ahead and we go with something smaller, like an ichthy or something. I get that now, because it, like, there's a little bit of, like, smallish areas that we do have to navigate through, and the stamina game is actually a relatively important part, because even though the plesiosaur moves pretty quickly, and I still think the plesiosaur was just fine. I actually like the plesiosaur being our main method of getting around. But I think that a little bit more stamina with conjunction to speed might be a good idea. So I'm actually thinking a shark dog might be the right way to go. I still don't want to ride an ichthy just because of the fact that dolphins are really, really squished compared to other things. I think an alpha, if I did run into an alpha mossy, I think it would one-bang me. I don't think a shark dog will get one-bang but get really badly hurt. And alpha against a plesiosaur, I assume it would take several chomps to take me out. So I think we'll be a-okay. But... definitely going to need to kind of play around with the game plan a little bit here for if I do future runs. I'm almost inclined to leave rafts, like build a raft, just kind of send it right over the water and leave it to where each beacon drops. That way everyone can easily tell, like, oh, the beacon spawns underneath me, and then we can just do dives that way. I think that might honestly be the best way to go. And that might be something that's useful for everyone on the server. Admittedly, it might be a little bit much, because that might end up being like, oh, well, that's kind of lame, because now we don't have to look for it. We just find the raft and we go straight down. I don't know how people will feel about it, but something I'll definitely think about for a while. Maybe would be a good idea. I don't really quite know. But either way, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Before we actually call it a complete day here, I do want to check out the stat of this apprentice fur boots. And again, they're fur boots, right? We're not talking like the chest piece or anything crazy like that. But for fur boots, the durability looked really, really high, like overly high compared to what we normally are looking at. Like, I'm used to seeing hundreds for durability for regular gear, so I think I might have found something that's a durability-focused upgrade, which I think is actually better. It means that we don't have to worry about pelts for quite some time, which is kind of nice. It would have been nice to the blueprint, admittedly. It would have been pretty cool if we had that, but can't complain. It is what it is. But now that we've done that, now that I know what we're looking for, those things are actually quite tiny, so we do have to be a little more careful about that. But let's go see. I do want to confirm exactly what we're working with here. So let's go ahead and land this girl right on down. I guess we can try to land it right over the head of this one. Can we make it? Come on. Oh, come on. Stop angling your heads up in the air like idiots. Stop. Alright. Complicated landing of Quetzal. Alright. And then down we go. Let's go check out what the Great Armory has to say. Let's see here. So, armor. Oh! We're in the smithy. Duh. Alright, so into the smithy we go. Alright, so fur boots, 120 durability. So let's just do a side-by-side comparison, shall we? So, fur boots. That's not going to give me anything. Alright, fur boots. Okay. So, here we go. Fur boots. 40 to 62.4, so over 50% more armor. 120 to 394, so it is definitely a durability angled one, so that is definitely good. Hypothermic insulation, 34. 66.2, and hyperthermic is taking a pretty big hit. Negative 29. I don't actually know if I'm reading this correctly. I always read this as like the bottom number should, the higher the number, the better you are. I don't actually know if that's true. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It might be the other way around, but I think that's actually pretty good. I think that's actually pretty solid. As far as fur boots go, I'm pretty pleased. The one thing I'm a little bit concerned about is knowing how much pelt this thing's going to take to repair. The metal, the hide, the fiber, all that crap's irrelevant. But we may be running into an issue with the pelts. The pelts might end up being a little bit more of a grind to repair it each time. But then again, we shouldn't be repairing it that much at all, because it should be a relatively painless thing. I do think I'm going to reserve it just for, like, snow cave and things like that. But regardless, we have now found a deep sea crate. I know a lot of people have been really eagerly anticipating, like, oh, when we get the deep sea crates, it's going to be lit, fam. So there you go. We found some pretty good stuff. Admittedly, that's not the greatest gear. And actually, for those of you, since I feel like I should do this, since people don't quite necessarily know a whole lot about the game, and I don't know a whole lot about them, I'm going to just list off real quick what you can find in here, so you can get a better idea of what we could theoretically be looking for. You can find full riot gear. You can find full fur. You can find full ghillie. You can find full scuba. And scuba is something I rate highly for durability's sake. I think that could be really cool. Riot shield, metal shield, wooden shield. The electric prod. Now, electric prod is a little bit something interesting and different. The electric prod, basically, since it doesn't get modified based off your melee damage stat, the only thing that can be modified by is the actual weapon itself, so that's actually kind of an important thing. Fabricated sniper rifle, pump action, shotgun, compound bow, all those obviously have very basic implications. Metal sword, wooden club, which again we're hoping for a wooden club, crossbow, metal sickle, and then you go get a whole bunch of saddles. Mosasaurus platform, Kwehs platform, Plesiosaur platform, Bronto, Parasaur platforms. And then you get the Giga, Masa, Kwehs, Parasaur, even a Doedicurus, Aranio, Megalosaurus, which is the reindeer thingy, Buffalo, which is the frog, and then Rex and Packy saddles. So honestly, the last several on that list, not great. But the thing to really take away from this is that we could theoretically get ourselves some really, really good gear. Although I'm kind of surprised. I thought honestly you could find the rocket launcher, but apparently not. So you basically are guaranteed a decent bit of gear, no matter how you spin it. You're basically guaranteed something pretty good. I guess what would be most desirable out of this whole list to me, besides, I guess you could theoretically find a really really boss sword. That could be something worthwhile, because in caves, a sword is pretty helpful. Admittedly, I don't know if I would want a really good fabricated sniper rifle. I mean, obviously I want one and just to have one, but I don't know if I really would be pumped about it. I think what I would prefer, because like we don't do PvP on the server, right? So there's certain things that don't make a whole lot of sense. But I think what I would prefer to find from anything on this list is I would like to find a riot shield. I think would be worthwhile, just because a riot shield I think would do a better job in terms of durability, would last longer in a fight. Scuba, I would be down for the tank and the mask. I'd be down for maybe a pump action shotgun. Compound bow, again, maybe. Metal sword I'd be down for. Wooden club I'd be down for. Crossbow I'd be down for, if we can find a blueprint especially. Metal sickle, maybe. I don't really particularly care for ghillie. And riot, maybe, just for like, we have like end game gear rather, but I don't know. It doesn't really strike me as something too terribly important. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like rating down below. If you thought the deep sea crate thing is something that we should add into a rotation of like doing this kind of regularly or something like that, I would be down for that, because I'm also pretty keen on finding some of these items. Could be pretty helpful. And we can kind of do that at like weird hours. I can record these episodes of Deep Sea Crate, look arounds, whatever else, at kind of strange times. So we'll see how that goes on. Let me know what you all think about it, and I will see you guys next. Ooh, gag. All right, but I'll see you guys next. I swear I have an attention span bigger than a goldfish. Maybe, kind of, probably do. I'll give myself a bit of a downside, I do. All right, anyways. Ooh, do I have last chatter, by the way? Look at how long this thing lasts. 11 days more. Jeez. All right, anyways, I'll see you guys another time. Take care, everyone. And one more thing I wanted to do, because I actually have no idea what this does, even though I've had it for a while. I've heard a rumor. This is pretty cool. What? What? it does emit a blue flame, though. That is so weird. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I will, I will go ahead, and I'm gonna just go ahead and refresh the dung beetle as well, but you guys don't need to worry about that, but I will, I'm just acknowledging that I did remember, so I will do that. Anyways, take care everyone, ciao for now.